Welcome to the WP AIM Automated Income Machine video tutorial series. What we're going to talk about today, this is the third video in the series for the WP AIM WordPress theme. This video assumes you've watched the first two videos in the series, and it also assumes that you already have the WP AIM theme installed. So to get started, what we're going to do is we're going to go down to AIM theme. In our left-hand sidebar of our dashboard, we're going to click, and the configuration page is going to come up. Now, we've already talked about the theme settings for layout, backgrounds, color scheme, home page content, posts and pages content, and right now what we're doing is we're talking about the fifth tab, navigation. Within WordPress, you have the ability in WordPress 3.0 or higher to create custom menus. We've built this functionality natively into the WP AIM theme for you to use. Now, by default, when you install the theme, if you choose to do nothing, these options would be selected automatically. A default page list. The default page list for the WP AIM theme is, and we're going to go to the home page right now, this navigation bar, this navigation bar, or the first menu, is defaulted to WordPress pages, static pages. Within our test website here, we only have one page. It's the About page, so that's what's listed here. The second navigation bar, secondary navigation bar, by default always shows a list of categories. Within our test website, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different categories that we've assigned our products to. So all the links to the category pages are in the secondary navigation. So by default within WordPress, if you do nothing with the WP AIM theme installed, you'll see your static pages in the first navigation bar and list of categories in the second navigation bar. Should you choose to build your own custom menu, what you'll need to do is come to the Theme Settings Navigation tab and click on WP3 Custom Menu for either the primary and or the secondary navigation bar. We're only going to create a custom menu for our primary navigation bar. So WP3 Custom Menu for the primary, default page list for secondary. I click Save, and we're done. No, actually we're not. Now we have to set up our custom menu. So this is what we're going to do. Within the WordPress dashboard, we have to go to Appearance and then Menus. That's where the custom menus are located. Once you do that, you have to create at least one menu to be able to show it. So we're going to create a menu named Test. We entered Test, and now we're clicking Create. So by default, our menu is empty. It doesn't have anything in it. And after we've created it, the dialog says your theme supports two menus. In other words, the two menu locations in the WP AIM theme are automatically detected. Primary menu, footer menu. Now this isn't actually the footer of the page, it's actually the secondary navigation in the header. So we need to select Test. In other words, the test menu that we just created is going to be used for the primary navigation bar. And we're going to click Save. Now let's say, like a lot of websites, we would like to add a link in our header primary navigation menu that goes to the home page so people can find their way back at any given point in time. What we need to do is type in the URL of our site and then give it a text label. Store Home. Simple. Click Add to Menu. What happens is you'll see in our test menu, Store Home. Now, much like widgets in WordPress, you can click to edit the options or see the options, and you can also drag and drop these once you've added multiple items to your menu. Now, by default, what we just added was the URL and the navigation label. There you can also add a title attribute. what I'm going to do in the title attribute is to add some keywords, SEO keywords, along with home. And I'll show you why I did that right now. But first, we need to save our menu. So we have one item added to our menu. We're going to go to our home page and we're going to reload it. Now you'll see on the primary navigation bar that we now have our custom link, store home. Let me put my browser over here a little bit more. You can see when I put my mouse over it, it says Ladies Watches Home. That is the title attribute, and that's the hover text. So we've created a custom menu in the primary navigation slot. So far it has one link. You can add more custom links in. By default, within WordPress, you can use custom links. You can add in a link to your pages. You can also add in a link to categories. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to click About. I'm going to click Add to Menu. This will add our About page in our custom menu link. And I think it might be nice for search engines if I utilize a link to one of my tag pages so it's on every page maybe. Let's take a look here. I'm looking at the very first post to see some common tags that I use. You can see the tags Bulva Women's Watch, Diamond Mother of Pearl Watch, Women's Diamond Watch. That's a good one. Let's try that. Whoops. First I'm going to right click and copy the link location. I'm going to go back to my menu page. I'm going to paste in the URL to that tag page, and the label I'm going to give it is Women's Diamond Watch. I'm going to add that to my menu. Now when we look at the menu, the first link is Store Home, the second link is About. Now I'm going to go in there and I'm going to give it a nice little title attribute. I want to say About Ladies Watches. This is good for search engines. Gives a little extra food. So we've done that. And Women's Diamond Watch, I also have to manually add the title attribute in there. Women's Diamond Watch. There. And don't forget to save your menu or your changes will be lost. And once you have saved your changes, then all we need to do to make sure we did the right thing was go back to our home page and reload it. Let me scroll down so you can see what happened. You'll see that we now have a custom menu, Store Home, with the hover text, the title attribute, About Ladies Watches, Women's Diamond Watch, and hover text Women's Diamond Watch. Very simple. It's nice to use custom menus because there's many things you can do with these links. Let's say possibly you wanted to add a link to an affiliate website up in one of these. You could do that. If you wanted to link to a special page or a contact form or a contest, you could do that. Possibilities are endless. You can have the top menu be custom and the bottom one remain category links. You can make them both custom. You can do anything you like with the WordPress custom menus. And again, I'll go back to the AIM theme page just to show one more time. Navigation tab. Choose what kind of menu you want, whether you want default page list or WordPress 3 custom menu. Click Save. Then for the configuration we just did, appearance, menus. It's as simple as that. Custom menus using the WP AIM, Automatic Income Machine, WordPress theme. Thanks, and hope to see you again soon. Our next video will be about widgets within the AIM theme.